Something to mention is that in the PS version, the PS2 version, they never show Rena with a hatchet, cleaver, axe, billhook, whatever you want to call it. In the DS version, they show her with it. I saw a screen cap of it. I'm like, why doesn't the PS2 version get it? See, she has nothing in her hands. Nothing in her cute little hands. Her laugh sounds strange. Rena's happy to see me. She's smiling, but her eyes say she didn't like the fact that I was hiding. Those eyes, they're deep void. My knees start to weaken. Oh no. From the depths of my stomach, a hot but cold sick liquid oozes up. Oversure that I let it get into my blood will freeze out all my organs. No. I can't let Rena take control of the situation. I have to say something. Don't lose. What are you doing here? I raised my voice to match my false courage. Rena seems undated.
Same as you, Keiichi-kun. I'm going home.
What are you carrying the axe for?
Well, why do you have that back, Keiichi-kun?
To practice my swing.
This is for treasure hunting.
Rena easily explains away the weapon. Treasure hunting?
I found something adorable with the damn truck inside again, so I need this to get it out.
I don't believe you.
Of course you don't.
She apparently has a strange laugh today. I've seen her change like this several times before, but today is definitely different. It's not her suggestion or her piercing glare. It's not that misleading laugh. I don't know what to describe it, but it's so obvious.
Wait for me, Keiichi-kun.
Okay, we get it. You like the laugh. Rena laughs weirdly, but she never stops moving with her feet. Every time Rena gets within a certain distance of me, I run a little more to make sure she doesn't catch up. However you look at it, it looks like as though I'm fleeing from Rena as she pursues me. Stop following me!
I can't do that. Rena's house is this way too.
While I saw her on this road yesterday, Rena was shaking in fear, taking orders from me. Today it's different. This Rena has nothing to be afraid of. Rather, I'm the one who's scared. If she says this way she's going home, then I'll go a different way. What about that? I turned down a small road I've never taken before. But Rena follows, laughing. Why? I thought she was going home. Why didn't she go in the same route as usual? Why is she following me down this strange side road? My thoughts go right out of my mouth. Why are you following me? My voice is cold with fear.
Because I want to talk to you, Keiichi-kun. Don't you want to talk to Rena too? Don't you?
I've nothing I want to talk to you about.
You're lying, aren't you? I know you have someone you want to talk about.
No, I've nothing to talk about.
You're lying, aren't you?
No, I'm not lying.
You're lying!
Voice cracked for the wind. Rena's scream echoes and sends the birds flying. I'm paralyzed by fear and can't do anything but making my feet go even faster.
Let's talk, Keiichi-kun. Talk. Meh.
Why am I running down such an unfamiliar deserted road?
Keiichi-kun, shouldn't you be worried about something?
No, I'm not worried about anything.
You're lying.
I'm running. Rena's walking. Then why am I not getting any further ahead?
Rena knows very well. You're scared, aren't you, Keiichi-kun?
I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all.
You're lying.
Is it gonna keep going on? Is he gonna say, I'm not lying, she bet you lying, and she's gonna laugh? Guys, for air, I'm not tripping, and I'm tripping over my feet. Rena's totally fine.
We're the only one who you can talk to. This time, she can talk to you.
I don't know if she's talking about what she wants to do.
This time, Rena can talk to you and listen to you. It'll be different than with Satoshi-kun.
I hear Satoshi's name and look back for a moment. Rena keeps moving closer. I shouldn't stop running.
Satoshi-kun was worried too. He was suffering. But Rena couldn't be there for him to talk to. She really regretted it.
Where does this road lead? There's so many turns and hills.
I'm not sure if he really goes to...
I'm not sure if it really goes to my house. I already lost my sense of direction.
When Satoshi-kun transferred, I really regretted it. If he'd been talked to Rena, he might not have actually transferred. I really regretted it.
The road takes me deeper into the forest. The more I run, the further I get away from this town. Is that it? The more I think, the more I lose my cool. I have just enough left to realize I'm losing my cool.
That's why I promised myself, if I ever meet someone suffering like Satoshi-kun, I would help them. I don't want to see anyone transfer ever again.
Damn it. What do you mean by transfer? I'm going to transfer. I won't end up like Satoshi.
Come on, Keiichi-kun. Talk to Rena. Rena sure she'll understand you. Rena's the only one who's on your side.
I can't breathe. My lungs are hot, like they're about to explode. It might have been better to go right instead of practicing how to swing. I don't have time to laugh at my stupid escapism.
If your concerns are gone, you can get back to how you used to be. You can be friendless again and participate in the club activity with us. You and me can team up beat Michan next time.
Did you stop laughing? I don't know how much fun it'd be if that happened. There's no idea how bad I wish that to be able to rewind time back these few days.
You can be friends with me again for sure. I want to go treasure hunting with you again. I'll make you lunch next time. If you want, we can go right now. Let's go to the dam site. I'll show you this adorable thing I just found. You'll like it for sure, Keiichi-kun.
My feet are weak and shaky, and my footsteps sound miserable. Rena's footsteps are strong and intimidating, crunching twigs as she follows me. I have no choice but to admit it. Rena's chasing me, and I'm running away. If I get caught, it's over. My instinct told me so. I have no idea how this is going to end, but once I'm caught, it's over. I know that for sure. But no matter how it's going to end, I can't let it end yet. Not like this, not without knowing anything. A moment of distress is all it takes. Suddenly my knees go weak and I collapse on the ground. Oh, Jesus. I try to get up as quickly as possible. My legs are too weak, too weak guide. I manage to stand up, using the bat support. Rena's already standing right in front of me. I'm exhausted and out of breath, but Rena, on the other hand, is so cool, it looks like she's freezing. She's breathing so calmly I can't even tell if her heart's racing.
What are you so afraid of? This isn't like you, Keiichi-kun.
Her expression looks almost like one of mercy, but the glint in her eyes belies her masking compassion. Even if she's telling me not to be afraid, Rena slowly wears both her hands over my head. Her hands move so silly, so smooth that it leads ritual images. It's like as if they're many hands of a many-armed goddess. She claps her hands above my head with the axe between them. I do nothing but watch, paralyzed. But please tell me, what happened to Satoshi? Rena holds the axe out of my hand and opens her mouth. She speaks cruelly, as if there is the last word to a friend she'll never see again.
I told you, Satoshi-kun transferred.
Stop with the he transferred bullshit. Maybe they were deemed away, right? Am I right? Can't you just tell me now? Who raised Satoshi? Was it you, Rena? Was it Mion? Or was it someone else from the village? Answer my question. The harder I scream, the colder Rena smiles.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Keiichi-kun.
I'll make it very clear for you. Who is the culprit in a series of mysterious deaths?
Keiichi-kun, you've got it all wrong.
What?
There's no human culprit. Oyashiro-sama decides all.
Oyashiro-sama's curse is just a myth. Do you believe in it, Rena?
It's not about believing or not believing. Oyashiro-sama does exist.
Her frosty look is even colder. I find it very intimidating, compelling. There's no way that Oyashiro-sama exists.
You don't believe me, Keiichi-kun? You don't believe in Oyashiro-sama?
No way. It's impossible.
It is possible. Oyashiro-sama exists. You just feel it all around you.
I've never felt anything.
Keiichi-kun, have you been apologized to? For a very long time.
All sounds disappear from the world except for the echoes of Rena's voice.
It'll follow you everywhere until it's been forgiven. To school, to your house, to your bed.
I don't understand what she's talking about.
It came to Rena too.
Oh, I did too.
Oyashiro-sama. That's why Rena transferred back to Himizawa.
I don't understand. What does she mean by transferred? What's she talking about?
I bet Oyashiro-sama has been coming to you, Keiichi-kun. I'm probably the only one who you can talk to. I won't let you transfer, okay?
Rena's frantic laughter echoes crazily in my head. Do you know Oyashiro-sama came to her? That's right. Oichi-chan told me about that last night when we were talking about Rena. Wait, what? That was a terrible transition.
Wait, they don't tell anyone else. Or there might be some assumptions. That is not all I want to say. We already said this, blah, blah, blah.
Oichi-chan starts to talk.
I don't know what the D's are because neither school nor the victim pressed charges. I mean, the police didn't get involved. All I know is what I heard from the victims. So it's not highly credible.
Did you say victims? I thought Rena just broke the windows.
No, she also assaulted female students with a metal bat. Some got away with just bruises, but one was hurt badly enough to have a lasting effect in one eye.
That'd be a case of assault, wouldn't it? Why wouldn't the police arrest her?
I mean, the victim didn't want to press charges. They don't report to police, you know.
They were beaten with a metal bat and badly injured. Usually you would go straight to the police. So why on earth didn't they want to press charges?
I directed with the three victims. None of them would say much. I don't know how to put it, but they seemed scared. Even after she transferred.
Oishi-san, can you tell me everything about, again, from the beginning? One was breaking windows and used the opportunity to beat up some students? She beat them up and then go around breaking windows because it was enough. The result is the same, but the meaning is totally different.
One day, Rena was talking with three close friends, males, near the pool warehouse.
Who were they?
I won't tell you their name, but they were all very close friends with Rena. She's the only girl in their group.
Gangbang. That makes sense for her to be with those three boys. And then what happened?
I don't know the reason why, but Rena took a metal baseball bat left behind the pool warehouse and started beating the three by one.
What? There were no witnesses. The following is what we assume happened based on information gathered from people who were nearby at the time. One day after school, Rena was talking with three male students near the pool warehouse. It wasn't like she needed to talk to them. They were just hanging around, enjoying the conversation as usual. Then Rena suddenly changed. The change was so sudden that the three boys didn't know what was happening. She took a metal bat and started beating them up, one by one. Two of her friends there, covered in blood from the wounds on their foreheads, and went to the school. Then she started breaking windows in the classroom. A few minutes later, the teacher came and held her down. What was the change Rena underwent?
All victims said her character suddenly changed. She had a complete turnaround.
A complete turnaround? Her personality completely changed all of a sudden. I've seen Rena do that several times myself. She was different if I was someone else who looked like Rena. Had the personality thing happened before?
No, I said they'd never seen anything like that before the accident. I investigated her past and medical history, but I couldn't find anything else.
Does sort of thing happen a lot? You know, people's personality change all of a sudden like Rena?
Of course it does. There are many cases both for psychological and personality reasons.
So, did Rena have some hidden trait that would cause her personality change so suddenly?
I can't say for sure. But from the testimonies of her close friends, it's hard to believe that was possible.
She's a very kind and cute girl. I bet she was an idol girl. I bet everyone at her old school. Who can imagine a girl like her would change all of a sudden and attack you with a metal bat? No one. Even if I think, even I think I'm gonna do Rena for someone else. Word. And what happened next?
There was a hospital right across from the school, and the three boys were taking her to be treated.
What about Rena? What about the police? Why didn't the police get involved?
Police didn't get involved unless someone else asked them to.
One of the boys was hurt so badly that have lasting effects, right? Why didn't you press charges?
That bugged me too. I think Daddy was under some kind of pressure or threatened. Maybe he had a reason not to press charges even though he wanted to.
Of course you investigated that, didn't you, Oishi-san?
Yeah, I did. I told you earlier. Victim didn't say much. Kept their mouth shut if they didn't want to touch the subject, if they didn't want to get involved.
Didn't say much. They didn't want to touch the subject. They didn't want to get involved. It's similar to the relation the villagers have with Oyashiro-sama. Couldn't you get anything from a teacher at the school?
Schools are taboo. You could say they're naturally made to cover things up. Plus, I didn't get a search warrant, so I didn't have much power.
School made no comment, huh?
No, they denied it even happened. But it's true. There are no mistaken the fact that three male students were taken to the hospital. I put a record of it.
We don't talk about it. The school denies it. There's no way to find the truth.
No. The only thing we know is that something happened.
The victim didn't know.
Turned out knowledge, Keiichi. It's been a dark and I forgot about.
We both stay silent for a bit. It looks like a normal assault, but something very important is hidden deep within it. And it's very quietly veiled, if it never happened. It's about to melt away into the darkness.
After that, she'd been from school. During suspension, she received psychiatrist counseling.
Did you get any information from a psychiatrist?
Well, he was a very respectable psychiatrist who was trying to believe the rules of professional conduct. He didn't say much. A very difficult man.
Couldn't you make him talk by showing him your badge? It doesn't work in this attorney.
He went to file some papers. Police badge by itself doesn't have any legal authority.
Then how come you know what Rena said about Oyashiro-sama?
A nurse who had parts of the conversation. And she did cooperate when I showed her my badge.
That's like Phoenix, right? So what did she tell you? She had a nurse wasn't intentionally listening to her conversation. She just remembered a few things that happened to her. Happened to hear.
According to what the nurse told me, Rena was very calm at that moment. Say it was more like Rena was making a confession at church and in counseling. I was there for a while. When They queued midway, though. The doctor counseled Rena alone.
When she started talking about Oyashiro-sama,
In the middle of the session, someone screamed the name. That made the nurse jump and start paying attention.
so Oyashiro-sama, all of a sudden Rena screamed. Because the nurse didn't hear what they were talking about right before that, she didn't know why she said the name. After calmly told Rena to sit down. What is Oyashiro-sama? He asked her very, very softly. Counseling is pretty much all about listening.
Those who abandoned Himizawa, Oyashiro-sama will come after them. And now, Oyashiro-sama has finally come for me.
That's where you lived right before you moved here, right?
I didn't want to move here, but because of my parents, I had to. Oyashiro-sama didn't forgive me.
I bet you had a lot of friends back in Himizawa. You still miss them?
I want to go back. I want to go back to Himizawa. I want to go back. I should have returned sooner, but it's too late. Oyashiro-sama's already here.
Is Oyashiro-sama deity in Himizawa?
Everyone knows he's the god who protects Himizawa. If anyone agrees to abandon Himizawa, they're punished.
It's a long time since you moved there, right? That's why I think it's deity coming to you now.
You don't believe it, but Oyashiro-sama exists.
Just that a nurse was asked to do something by a colleague and have to leave the room. That's all she remembered. Oyashiro-sama, huh?
You actually don't have that superstition. People get punished by Oyashiro-sama if they abandon the village. You already know about that, don't you?
I know very well about the punishment for people who do ill by their village. Managers of the damn construction site would curse and murder in order to stop construction. The next year, Satogo's parents, who promoted the damn construction, were cursed and killed. I never heard that people get cursed because they abandoned the village. I never heard about that. I'm sure enemies outside the village get cursed, but why do the villagers who leave them get cursed too? Usually people leave one to be cursed, right? It sounds weird when I say this, but I think it's a rule to curse people who try to enter the village. There's an old saying, disturb not God and be not cursed. And be cursed not. That's a weird saying. Isn't the curse supposed to be affect people who leave? Oichi lightly moans on the other hand of the phone, then begins to speak again.
I told you before he was always gone. I think I remember.
Long ago, he village lives.
The villagers are worship the demons. The future would sick up.
Can we get back to the part where like Ren's about to kill us?
Says there was anyone try to enter was cursed by Oyashiro-sama.
People try to invade Ogafuchi. Hat is. He was a little cursed. I get it. I understand that. But why are people who leave cursed too?
Oyashiro watched the demons as well as the humans very closely, so nobody went out of the world.
I see. I finally understood what Oyashiro-sama is. You're saying that Oyashiro-sama is more like an observer than a protective deity, right? He's trying to isolate this village from the rest of the world?
Something like that, I guess. I'm sorry, but I don't know all the details either. I know it's the second I know of my elders, you know?
I understand a little better now. The curse is for both outsiders who come to Himizawa and people who try to leave Himizawa. Rena qualified to be cursed because she used to live in Himizawa and moved away. So Rena's saying that she was cursed by Oyashiro-sama because she had to move from Himizawa?
And some I think that's what she believes. In fact, she moved back to Himizawa not long after that.
People tend to abandon Himizawa cursed. But why only Rena? Her parents moved with her. What about them? The people today are moving around all the time. If every one of them people is cursed, it'd be a huge mess. But it's actually not so bad. Only one dies and one disappears on the day of the Higurashi festival. I don't like that I just said only. Anyway, there are many things we don't know. No matter what Oyashiro-sama curse is, there's no reason for Rena to beat or class people with a metal bat, nor is there a reason for the victims not to press charges.
Alright, Tom, please don't tell me you believe horrifying sacred cards about that.
Of course I don't want to believe it. But there's something I'm even more concerned about than that. So Rena's case also had these strange colonnades. Oyashiro-sama's curse in the metal bat. Sachi was cursed by Oyashiro-sama and disappeared. Ursulandi was carrying a metal bat right before he went missing. And Rena. She confessed to the psychiatrist and said that she'd been cursed by Oyashiro-sama. The weapon she used was a metal bat. And me. I've experienced many strange things. Now I've got a metal bat too. I was shocked when I found out that Satoshi. Sorry. I'm distracted by my cat. Yeah, I see you. She's trying around like,
What you doing, man?
but there's one thing definitely different when Ren and Satoshi. Sorry. Satoshi disappeared and Ren is still alive. They were both cursed by Oyashiro-sama, each had a different ending. And me. I can't even say just coincidence. Ren, Satoshi, and me. Have I really been cursed by Oyashiro-sama? More importantly, what's going to happen to me? Satoshi went missing. Rena was saved. Saved? Rena's changed. I always think there's something else inside Rena. And now she's chasing after me. Rena, please tell me. What's going to happen to me? Rena stands still and doesn't answer my question. Sasha disappeared, but you didn't, Rena. So what's going to happen to me?
You're gonna die. Yeah.
I've never heard such an unpleasant laugh. It's like she's just breathing. There's no emotion.
Don't worry, Rena will save you.
Rena, still holding the axe high, takes another step towards me. So, another step. Rena's face starts to fill my vision.
Talk to me.
Another step. She's so close that our nose could touch.
You have something you want to talk about, right? Rena will listen and Rena will help you, okay? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I think down to the ground. This isn't shameful. I'm just trying to get my best as far away from her as I can. I get the feeling that she can't stop laughing. Once she does, as soon as I sense my body moves reflectively, I get up unbelievably fast to run away with both hands. Rena seems light as a feather. The weight of her axe froze her off balance. She seems to go flying. I follow the corner of my eye and I run as fast as I can. I think I was running as fast as lightning. I have to run from Rena. I have to get away. I've got to live. I can't think of anything but that. While running, I remember I've been holding the bat the whole time. What a useless weapon. At the most critical moment, I totally forgot I had a weapon. Running on the winding path. I'm running out of breath and my legs don't feel heavy. Even my body understands. If I don't run now, I can't stay alive. Behind me, I hear Rena's intimidating fake laugh. I go through the trees in my head, trying to make me lose my mind. The forest starts staying out, and I suddenly out in the open. Where am I? For moments I'm confused. I've seen that place, but I can't remember anything. I realized right away, this is a damn construction site. Proof that I ran so frankly I would end up in a place like this. It feels like I was following someone else's plot. It's wide open, but there's no sign of anyone around. It's a terrible place to escape to, but perfect for the one who's chasing. My heart is about to explode. The leg muscles are screaming in pain, but I don't care. If I stop here, I might not be able to cry out in pain anymore. I turn back, looking for a reason to stop for a second. I can't find Rena. Instead, I see two villagers walking towards me. I felt sad and relief when I was the side of people who aren't Rena. My subconscious rings a warning bell. There's nothing suspicious about some villagers taking a walk, but something bugs me. Their clothes are normal. They've got nothing in their hands. Their hands is just two guys walking. I also find it a little odd that two adults are out here walking at this time of day without any purpose. More than anything else, it's their eyes. They're not talking, no, they're totally silent, staring straight at me as they walk in my direction. Are my nerves so tense that they're making me see them in a strange way? I run away from them. It's probably the best choice. If they have nothing to do with me, I can easily get away. But if they're after me, then they'll surely chase after me. Anyway, Rena's going to catch up if I stay here. That's right, I need to run. The moment I turned to run, the two guys started running too, as if they saw my thoughts. When I was afraid of Rena, I assumed that Rena was the only one who'd be afraid of. I read that because Rena was scary, nobody else could be. But now it's obvious, I was wrong. The author reached on time that Oyashiro crossed my mind. How demons made the whole village take part in choosing their prey. Even without looking back, I can tell by their rampant footsteps that they're chasing me. Horrified being chased by Rena, trying to keep my distance able to leave her. I compare to that. I think it's scary more than this. No, I can feel their breath on the back of my neck. They're right behind me. Be cool, my bar, Keiichi. I feel as if I'm running hard, but I stopped in the air at the same time. No, it's like time has stopped on me. It's frozen where I just a little bit and realized how close my pursuers are. They're adults, they can run faster than me. When frozen time starts to melt, in a blink or two, I rust to the ground. What's going to happen after that? Don't think, Keiichi. First, be sure that I can't leave them behind running like this. Knowing that, all I need to do is make a decision. Decide if I should use my right foot or left to do it. I'll go with my left foot. The moment I decide, the frozen time... You know what, guys? I'm getting the episode off here. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more.